Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Game time temperature tonight, 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is pulled into right. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out. Starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 25 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Now the pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Some more. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Ryan Zimmerman, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Machado has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond, from outfield to third base, and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Again, a 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Giancarlo Stanton now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. Comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Two out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We play. Here's Matt Adams now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Standing in, Michael Taylor. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Wieters. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. 3rd home run for him on the year, and as a result the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece. Into the box now, Trey Turner. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Cabrera. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. This is foul right side.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hard hit ball to short. Turner has it. And there are 2 away now.
Left fielder number 11.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pops this one up. Murphy trying to get there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played. Ready for another chance. Adam Eaton will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Fair to say. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon ranges to his left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman. Starlin Castro.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank. That guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Here comes Gardner. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. And they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. This one's down to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Adams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he fouls this one off. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. Just out in front of that fastball. Murphy at second with 2 down. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strike. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Murphy backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. The 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Standing in now, Carlos Gomez. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Popped him up. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Backhanded on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. The count now at 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Eaton sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Down the first baseline. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. All tied at 1-1. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Well, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. In now is Anthony Rendon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. Over 2 from him so far in this one. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is on the ground over the first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Nothing. Ready once again, Matt Adams. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Another one sent foul. The 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Sean Kelly will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Sean Kelly.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. His past history with Sean Kelly, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Back goes Taylor, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. And now the runner from 3rd scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Set to deliver on 2-1, and he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. They're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
In now is Adam Eaton. The 2-1 home. This fastball taken high for a ball.
Man, I certainly hope he bears down right here. If he lets this guy walk, I gotta believe the manager's going to the pen. He has pitched his heart out, though.
Aroldis Chapman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. 3-2, full count. Another full count offering on its way. He spoils another one and will do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Last strike now for the Nats. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Count remains 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Washington, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 3-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. Jay Happ pitched his way to his 100th career victory as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-1. Corey Kluber struck out 15 overall with the win as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 6-2. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-3. The Cincinnati Reds hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-0. The A's combined to give up just 5 hits as they blasted the Astros 9-2. The Mariners got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-1. The Atlanta Braves completed a short 2-game sweep as they sealed the game with a walk-off win against the Mets 5-4. Justin Bour drove in 4 overall with 2 big flies, helping the Fish get past the Giants 5-4. The Colorado Rockies put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-7. The Brewers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0. The Padres had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-6. The Arizona Diamondbacks pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. The Rangers launched 3 home runs as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Now at the plate, Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And Machado with the bare hand. The 1-2. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Gray's ready. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Working on striking out the side in the first. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. The 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, this offense is eager to see Miguel Cabrera return to form. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Grounded to short. Echeverria has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Next for New York, Jacoby Ellsbury. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And it's 1-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. grounded to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Center fielder, Devin Kiermaier.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge ranging back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Up next for the Rays, Clayton Pesky. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on the solo home. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. Off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track, and as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Manny Machado trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Echeverria now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Malik Smith the next to hit. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set. Stepping up now, Starlin Castro, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Didi Gregorius. Popped high in the air. Miller on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is in the air out to right. Wendell will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on it. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman, number 44. C.J. Cron.
Ready for another chance. C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here now the 2-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Hit slowly back to the mound. And there's 1 away.
First baseman, number 25.
Next for New York, Miguel Cabrera. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Clayton Pesky. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out.
Third baseman number 13.
Riding in once again, Brad Miller, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Giancarlo Stanton now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And the runner back in standing. High pop-up. Wendell is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A 1-1. Pitch popped up. Home camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Echeverria now. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joey Wendell becomes the first out of the inning.
Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at bat. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wendell takes it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Wendell up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, center
2
fielder.
away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wendell is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Popped him up. Cabrera waits on it. And that retires the side. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much.
High and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Giro, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what? You hear it all the time that the game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 3-0, here it is. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Hechavarria. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in once again, Clayton Pesky. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Adeiny Hechavarria. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble. And there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready for another chance? Joey Wendell. No hits to this point. Popped him up. Machado has a play. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Dan Runsler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it there. He's in as the tying run after the 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Line softly toward the hole. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Malik Smith. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Matt Duffy goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head into their final. Alex Colomé enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Miguel Cabrera will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Kiermaier is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. The 1-1 home. Pops this one up. Wendell over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is line to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tampa Bay wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Nate Eovaldi.